All right, good evening. It is 6:02 on Wednesday, July 12th, 2023. I call the meeting of the DeKalb Township Board of Trustees to order. Clerk, roll call, please.
Absolutely. Trustee King.
Present.
Trustee Bradlow.
Present.
Trustee Thurman.
Here.
Supervisor Hess.
Here.
Trustee McNutt is absent, and also in attendance is Assessor Dyer.
All right, can we stand for the pledge, please? Rich, please.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right, next approval of the agenda. Does anyone have any changes they'd like to make? All right, we're here for public comment, no presentations. We'll go right into reports. 2 days after our last board meeting, the audit wrapped up. On that Friday, they were here right until 4:30. They have back-to-back audits. So they said there's a few things they may need to get back in touch with us about, but for the most part, we were able to provide them with everything. Then in September is when they expect to come and do the presentation to the board on what they found in the audit. On July 1st, the human service funding applications became available. Well, actually, it was July 3rd when they became available on our website that Monday, and they are due on July 31st. I know Trustee McNutt isn't here tonight, but in order to review those, myself and generally another person, it's been Dale last couple of years, and you know, if you still want to do it or if you want to throw it out there or
I'll do it again. That was actually pretty interesting.
okay. All right, and then if there's anyone else who's interested in doing, we certainly can. We'll just have to have those as open meetings. So today, Kim and I attended the senior health fair at DeKalb High School. It was put on by Senator Resin, Kikers, Severson, and somebody else, I don't recognize their name. Really well attended despite the rainy weather. So we had the back scratchers at our booth, and they drew a lot of people to us. They really liked those. And so we were able to promote a lot of our events and the services we offer here at the township. So it's good to see people again. This is the first senior fair since COVID, so it's been quite a few years. This Friday is the TOI supervisors meeting in Rockford, so I'll be attending that. Next Thursday, just a reminder that we will be set up at the Farmers Market and the Chamber of Commerce Family Fun Fest in the evening. If any of you want to join us at any of those events. On Friday, July 21st, the office is closed due to the carpet cleaning. So since we can't see clients, we're going to go out of the office and we're going to spend part of the day kind of a team building thing, working on the community mural, those sessions that are taking place at the library. And then after that, we're going to occupy a room at the library and have a staff meeting to go over some changes that are going to be coming to the process that we use for general emergency assistance, to try to use that software a little bit more. So we'll just be doing things off-site. On July 31st, Danita and I had a brainstorming session, and so she's going to offer an employment workshop at University Village to, as part of the University Village Collaborative, to try to bring that component into the collaborative, because right now no one's doing anything. So that's going to be our first session, and we're hoping that we'll have enough participation from residents to find out what we could offer that would be useful to them versus what we think would be useful.
I'm sorry, Mary. You said on July 31st. You meant on June 31st you all met?
On July 31st is when we're having the first employment workshop.
All right.
So it's just going to kind of be basic, and we're hoping to get feedback at that time on what we could do, you know, on a monthly basis. August 2nd is a Secretary of State mobile event. Currently, we have 32 of the 45 appointment slots already booked. So people are pretty excited that they're going to be offering people can come in and get their real ID issued. So those are filling up, so that'll be nice.
So it's you said 32 out of 45? So there's no walk-in, you have to sign up ahead of time?
That's what's being recommended, and then if we can accommodate walk-ins, but I don't know what your wait time would be. And because of what seems to be that this is going to be successful, we're going to see if we can do it quarterly with the Secretary of State, at least through that time period when they say real IDs have to be had by that time. It keeps.
I'm
getting
meaning to
extended.
sign up, so I'm glad you mentioned it.
Okay.
Thanks for the question.
Yeah, so yes, please sign up. We once again have computers through the PCs for People program. And so I included a flyer at your table or at your spot. They are a desktop and they're $80. People go online to sign up for those, and PCs for People determines whether or not someone's eligible to receive the discounted computer. So, you know, with back to school time, if you know of anyone who maybe needs something a little more affordable, this is an option for them. They do not have to be DeKalb Township residents because we're just a distribution site. And then we did get the numbers back from the recycling event, electronics recycling event that we held in June. We had 110 cars, 45 TVs were collected, and 5,065 pounds of miscellaneous electronics. So pretty good, you know, numbers. So we'll definitely be scheduling that again next summer, especially since it comes at no cost to us. So that's all I have. Any questions?
I do. If you could just repeat some things. The Fun Fest, what time is that? And where is
It's
it?
at Hopkins Park, and I think it's from. Do you pay attention to that?
No, I just remember.
Hold on. It is from 5 to 7 at Hopkins Park.
What day is that again?
It's a Thursday.
That's next Thursday, the 20th.
And the community mural,
Mhm.
I'm not familiar with that.
So they're making another mural that's gonna go, I think it's on the back of City Hall, and it's gonna be made of mosaics. And so for, let's say, a couple months now, they've been having sessions at the library where people can contribute to creating it. The kind of the foundation is made, and now they need people to put the mosaics in there. And so you go to the library website, and there's is it the no, I think it's the City of DeKalb website. It's off through Sign Up Genius. There's dates and times, and so you just go ahead and pre-register for one of them, and ours is a 2-hour block. So yeah, anybody in the community can do that.
And for the July 31st event, are you all inviting residents, or are you just gonna be there and make an announcement that you're there?
We'll be advertising it there, you know, probably 10 days in
In
advance.
advance, okay.
That it's gonna be going on, and so we're going to do one during the day. We're selecting that one during the day because Camp Power is still going on. And then we're gonna do another one in the evening to see which, you know, one time slot works better for residents, or if we always need to do a daytime and an evening because of working families. Right?
And are you only doing University Village, or are you doing other areas?
Well, right now we're just doing University Village
Okay,
because of the University Village Collaborative that we're part of. This is gonna
Right.
be our contribution. But we have offered them here at the township in the past. And they haven't been well attended.
right.
But-
Well, I was asking because I think that there are other areas that are similar, University Village, that you may be able to go to.
Oh.
And they have some spaces available. We don't have talk about it right now,
Okay.
but I mean, I think a lot of times when you take things to people who perhaps can't get out or don't get out or aren't real sure or just have some inclinations and it's easier to take sometimes stuff to people to introduce it, and
Right.
then they're a lot better about following through.
Yeah, well, I'd be open to other suggestions for other places we could go in the community.
Okay,
We talked about maybe hosting one at the library.
library would be nice. I don't, I would think more like you're going to where they live. I would think that
Housing.
would be, yeah,
Okay.
that would be my best guess. And the other question is, can you give me the dates again for the real ID? And I know they're doing more.
August 2nd is the
Okay.
only one we have right now.
Thank you. I meant the date. Okay, and I think I have that information with it.
There's a flyer on the table out there if you need.
Thank you very much. That explains it all. You would think I was a guest here, huh? I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Thank you. Yeah, I meant to do that.
Any other questions?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have one quick question. The audit, was that you and Craig or
Yes.
you in the road district? Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Yeah.
I'm done for real now.
I'm back. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
The convening I went to went well, and I want to thank Recording Secretary Kim Barrios for filling in for me. I really appreciate that. So, yeah, that's all.
Great, excellent. Did the highway commissioner labor? report?
The only thing he said was he apologized, but he had a family health issue that he needed to tend to.
Assessor's report?
The assessor workbooks have been turned in. We are still working on some properties, which is normal. And other than that, we're plugging away and doing our thing. But it is a relief to have the books turned into the county.
It's an annual thing?
Yes.
All right, trustee reports? Trustee Bradlow?
No report.
Trustee King?
Nothing related necessarily to the township, but sort of related. The week of July the 4th, I took some time to go hang out with my mom, who lives in Georgia, but we met in Sarasota, Florida. And we might want to think of doing it, and maybe it's just me, so please feel free to go, it's just you. A workshop on flying, because you know, it's flying. There are so many little things that you need to know before you get on the plane. You know, in terms, I mean, I read it all, but I'm thinking some people won't know. I talked to a friend of mine today who said, yeah, I always have to throw stuff away. And I'm thinking, how could you not read that? I mean, like mouthwash and lotion. And I had a few concerns because, you know, as a Black person, I need lotion, I need stuff for my hair. And when I say stuff for my hair, I mean moisturizer, I mean gel. I don't need just a comb and I can't just use Suave shampoo. So I'm wondering if we should maybe do some workshops about flying on a plane, and here's the information. Now, maybe not, but I really felt like if I had had a workshop, that might help me. I'm not a frequent flyer. I'm looking at Trustee Thurman. I know he's a frequent flyer, and that was for my overhead. I didn't check anything.
Yeah, if you check it, then you don't have to be worried about it.
Yeah,
You can do
but it's a
exercise or.
quick fly over
Yeah.
there.
And if you have TSA pre-check, some of the restrictions are lifted, or you have more headroom with TSA pre-check and global reentry. And then different airlines have different requirements too. It will be a little bit tricky to put together because it's not as uniform as it should be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess thank you. And the other thing is I would recommend Sarasota, Florida. I don't know if anybody's ever been there. I had never been, but it's a nice place to visit. I didn't ask them about the township.
Better than the
They
Cal?
may not have them in
Um,
Florida.
well, Sarasota they may not. And I did take a picture. I'll share this, not with, and we can go on because I'm done.
Okay.
But this is just a picture, you know, the guys that come home from the service, right? The picture where he kisses the nurse. They have a big statue of that. Oh, am I the only person that didn't know that?
Oh, no,
Oh, okay, cause you all are not like, yeah,
Well,
everybody knew that.
I was aware of,
Oh, okay, I was not, I was always.
but it's quite all right.
I thought it was in New York, and my son corrected me and told me where it was. That's the only reason I know.
Oh, and I thought it was just a picture. I didn't
Yeah.
even know they made
Yeah.
a statue, so.
Trustee Thurman?
No report.
Okay. All right, moving on to bill pay. Can I get a motion to approve the June audit report in the amount of $173,844.67, and the July bills to pay in the amount of $50,348.54.
So moved.
I'll second.
Discussion? Anything about the June audit report or July bills to pay? Hearing none, roll call please.
All right, trustee Thurman,
Yes.
trustee King,
Yes.
trustee Bradlow,
Yes.
and supervisor Hess.
Yes.
With 4 ayes and 0 nays, the motion passes.
Okay, and next, can I get a motion to receive, file, and approve the treasurer's June budget report?
Almost.
A second.
Discussion? Roll call?
All right, trustee Bradlow,
Yes.
trustee Thurman,
Yes.
trustee King,
Aye.
and supervisor Hess.
Yes.
With 4 affirmatives and 0 no's, that motion.
Okay,
And then away.
item H, unfinished business. On here I have the resolution from last month for the building IGA. It was left that Craig was going to be discussing that most recent version with his attorney, because they hadn't really had the opportunity to look it over and present a copy for us to sign. And so I was bringing it up tonight because I haven't seen that copy yet. So, but without him here, we will just table that.
My understanding is, the highway department's attorney is still adjusting and working with Brad on some wording of the newer items that were brought up last.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't been updated on any of that, so. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so new business, Koi grant from Adventure Works. I am going to table that. She sent me some updated math, but it still is coming out at $3.82 a gallon per mile. So I sent that back to her.
Vote.
And there was another figure in there, the panel where I'm assuming there should have been a period because it made it like it was $60,000 instead of $6 or something. I can't remember, but
Okay,
it's
yeah.
not a big issue. I figured it out, but it made my heart stop for a second.
No, that's not a big issue.
Yeah.
A period is a problem.
Oh, yes, yes, I see the snacks.
Oh, yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
how many people are eating $60,000 worth of snacks?
What kind of-
Well, you know, prices are pretty high.
Right, especially if they're getting plain food.
How many kids you got, Dale?
That's one.
My kids eat all day.
They do.
It's expensive.
Yeah. The Koi grant form, I think may need some review as
Yeah.
well. Okay.
We're trying to get the committee up and running, and so
Okay.
Nancy's been part of that. And
Yeah, I did call or contact Four Cs. It's not on their training calendar, but she said she'd look into it, so
okay,
hopefully.
okay.
Okay.
So we'll table that till next month again. So next, can I get a motion to approve the minutes of the regular Board of Trustees meeting of June 14th, 2023?
So moved.
A second. Discussion? Roll call, please.
Trustee King,
Aye.
trustee Bradlow,
Yes.
trustee Thurman,
Yes.
and supervisor Hess.
Yes.
4 ayes and 0 nays, the motion passes.
Okay. No executive session. So next is other business. Our next regular meeting is August 9th, 2023 at 6 p.m. With that, I'll take a motion to adjourn, please.
A motion to adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? 6:22.
I know we gotta hit the front bar. Getting better.